Hello HitPoint friends! Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with episode 5 of our historic rebuild with the Miami Dolphins, taking them back through history, seeing if I can make the team better, make some better choices than actual management did. Check out last week's episode. We had a pretty good season in the 2007 year. Made it to the Super Bowl and won. So that was huge. A great draft class last year that really helped us out. We're going into the 2008 offseason, excuse me. We're not that far ahead yet. And we're going to see if we can have a repeat in this episode. Just want to again say thank you to everyone. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thanks to those who have been sticking with us since we started on this adventure on HitPoint. Again, we're your show about pop culture, movies, TV shows, video games. Madden's just one of the things that we do. Really enjoy it. Like making this content for you guys. So hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Been noticing recently that some of the videos that we've had this weekend, a lot of you guys don't subscribe. So if you want to just be up to date with what's going on, especially with these episodic types of franchises, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you see when something comes up. But here we are towards the end of August. Had a pretty lofty goal for the weekend. Wanted to get to 100 subscribers over the weekend. That did not happen. Might have been too big of a goal, being that we're still really new. So as of now, really trying to make the push. We're wanting to get to 100 subscribers by the end of September. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Just trying to get there. I believe we could do it. Give us a whole other month. Get to that 100 subscribers. We'd really appreciate it. But enough about YouTube logistics. You know, YouTube algorithms, all that stuff, like button. Let's get into this off season. So as a quick reminder, looking at the team here going into 2008 draft, we got A-Rod, Aaron Rodgers as our quarterback, slinging the ball. And who's he slinging that ball to? Why, none other than Larry Fitzgerald, Calvin Johnson, aka Megatron, and Brandon Marshall. 3 dynamic receivers, delivering numbers, getting us what we need. On top of that, you got Greg Olsen at tight end. We've got weapons galore for Aaron Rodgers. On the defense, almost just as stacked. You got Jared Allen and Cameron Wake coming off the edge, making quarterbacks have to dive and dodge, and still getting those sacks. Then you got Vince Wilfork and Kyle Williams up the middle. Patrick Willis, Buzz Lesney, DeMarcus Ware, anchoring down that linebacking core, saying, bring it. And in our secondary, you got Antoine Bethea, DeJuan Landry, Asamoah, Lito Shepherd, and Darrelle Revis himself. So, our team looking amazing. Anything else we do, just continual upgrades for the team. So, taking a look at free agency. You got Rondé Barber in there. Really good player. A little too old for us. Gonna bypass him. Bob Sanders would be huge. Bob Sanders is a great safety. If anything, I might bring him in and switch him to strong safety. So, we don't have a ton of cap room. He does want a little bit of money. Well, I could give him a 3-year contract. I think we could do that. Up it a little bit, because we are competing with some other teams. I think that might bring him in. Then you got Sean Andrews, don't need anybody on the offensive line. You got Michael Jenkins, don't need him. DJ Williams, not a bad linebacker, but we don't need him. Looking at everyone else that could potentially come to the team, they're good players, for sure, but we're stacked. And so anyone we bring in is just to elevate us a little bit more. And when you look at the team, we've got Joe Thomas and Logan Makins. One of them's playing right tackle. We don't need another tackle other than for depth. So we're going to advance to the next week, see if we got our man. And we did. Bob Sanders joining the lineup. And like I said, we're going to make that switch. He's going to go over to strong safety for us. Sorry, Dwan Landry. You've been great for us. But Bob Sanders is here to cook some chicken. That was a horrible joke. I know it. You don't have to tell me that in the comments. I mean, you can if you want, but I know it was a horrible joke. With that being the case, we are going to try to trade away Dwan Landry, get something for him. Not quite sure what we'll get. I mean, we're going into draft season. Maybe worth trying to get another first-round pick. But we'll see what we can find. And there we go. Dwan Landry getting traded to the Lions for the #1 overall pick. Trading Landry, our 2nd-round pick, and our 5th-round pick this year. Actually, it's one of 2 5th-round picks we have. It's our better 5th-round pick. And that gives us the #1 overall pick to get whoever we want in the draft. Speaking of the draft, we're going to jump ahead. Here we are at the draft. #1 pick overall. Definitely want to at least see what I'm being offered. The Browns are offering for me to move completely out of the 1st round, get their 1st and 2nd round pick next year as well as their 2nd this year. A big no to that. So let's see here. We have all these guys we could pick from. I mean, Chris Long would be a great pick. Glenn Dorsey, fantastic pick. Don't need the quarterback, but Matt Ryan would be good trade bait. I mean, when you look at who's available, Gerard Mayo is probably the pick. I mean, we have a good O-line. Ryan Clady would help. But you really can't pass up on Gerard Mayo. It allows us to potentially move back to that 3-4. I mean, you got to keep Talib out there too. I mean, or you just jump all in and take Chris Johnson. I mean, you've got a stud running back. We have our running back. You have AP. But Chris Johnson, both really good. But when you look at what we need on our team, which the grades on here aren't accurate, when you look at what we need, Gerard Mayo is the logical pick. Ranked #9 in value, took him at #1, 74 overall. I'm okay with that. A little bit of a reach according to Madden, but he is going to shore up our linebacking core, giving us the capability to switch to that 3-4. Definitely a good pick. Matt Ryan goes next. He is a Pittsburgh Steeler. Steelers did not get Big Ben in this franchise, so now they get a new franchise quarterback in Matt Ryan. Chris Long going to the Bengals. Good job for their D-line. Glenn Dorsey shoring up the interior of the Broncos. The Celtic Tigers get Jake Long. Just see if there's anyone else. Wait to see where Chris Johnson ends up. Ryan Clady goes to the Giants. Huge addition for their O-line. Brandon Albert, who that is not Brandon Albert, goes to the Texans. Keith Rivers, not a Bengal, going to the Buffalo Bills. Washington takes Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Good for their secondary. Here we go. We are at the Tennessee Titans, the team who originally took Chris Johnson, and they have the opportunity to do so again. And they pass him up. Ew. For Sam Baker. Bad choice. So far, he's still available. Packers take Dwayne Brown. Antoine Cason to the Panthers. To the Jets. Suck to the Jets of all teams goes Chris Johnson. Oof, that stings. Gotta face Chris Johnson twice a year for a long time now. Oh, that stings. Jordy Nelson going to the Ravens. It is our pick again. No, not worth trading because no first rounders being offered. All right, what do we do? Could take Tracy Porter, not a bad pick. Deshaun Jackson would be a great person to add to our receiving core. Calais Campbell, excellent pick to add to our defensive line. Do we need him? No. We have a lot of good defensive linemen. But I'm just looking at what else is available. And he is the best pick. Hands down, the best pick available. You look at all these other guys, none of them have first round value. Only other one that does is Tracy Porter and just Deshaun Jackson and Ray Rice. But I would rather have Calais Campbell, knowing he is going to be a stud. And we gives us a guy who we could potentially trade away one of our other D linemen. So Calais Campbell, welcome to the Miami Dolphins, staying in state. Ranked number 7 in value, and we took him at 32 with the last pick of the first round. Now, we do not have a pick till the 3rd round. See who is available. Looking at the names, Carl Nix. Carl Nix, great pick. Not going to even look at anyone else. Ranked 50 in the class. Took him at 96. See what we can get with our 4th rounder. So I had to do a deep dive for our 4th round pick. Had to go into the classified undrafted free agents. We're going to snag Danny Amendola with our 4th round pick. It's a bit of a reach. Ranked 171, took him at 128. But welcome to the team, Danny Amendola. Took another dive into the undrafted free agents. For some reason, Kyle Arrington's name is just calling out to me. I don't go and look people up during this to refresh my memory, so I'm going off of just basic knowledge, what I think I remember, and Kyle Arrington's name calls out to me. Ranked number 87 in the class. Took him at 158. No hidden development, but he is good talent and depth for our cornerbacks. So, definitely worth grabbing. That was my last pick, so we'll be advancing to the end of the draft. See you guys on the other side. We'll take a quick look at the draft class. Taking a look at what we got, 5 good players. Definitely just adding more fuel to the fire of what is the potential of a Miami Dolphins dynasty. While we look at the rest of the NFL, Matt Ryan was the best player in this class. Clady right behind him. Josh Sitton was in this class. Totally missed that. Huge pick there for the Seahawks in the 4th round. See who else had a lot of potential here. Got taken later. A lot of guys taken in the 3rd round there. Donald Thomas taken in the 5th round, ranked 68 overall. John Sullivan also taken in the 5th round. Geno Hayes taken in the 5th round by the Titans. There's our guy, Kyle Arrington. Here is the lineup going into the 2008 season. We got Carl Nix with the hidden development as a backup on the O-line. We got Amendola here. Gonna jump up a little bit above Miles Austin. Not ready to have him start in the slot or anything. On the defense, you got Gerard Mayo there, right behind Patrick Willis. Not quite ready to make that 3-4 change because we do have Will Fork and Kyle Williams. And then you got Campbell there on the outside, coming in right behind Cameron Wake. So if he develops well, he'll jump ahead of Wake, and Wake might be on the trading block. So I'll see you guys on the other side of the preseason. We are at the beginning of the 2008 season. Can we do this again? Can we repeat? Can we make it to the Super Bowl? We're going to find out. But first, I'll see you guys in week 3 to take a look at the draft class. Just look at a few people that stand out for the 2009 draft class. Then I'll see you at midseason to see who is wanting a new contract. So, see you in week 3. The 2009 draft class has been loaded in week 3. So first, right off the bat, one of the people who stands out is Matthew Stafford. This is the draft class where Matthew Stafford comes out and was drafted by the Lions. We don't need a quarterback, but just so we can see where he's at, gonna do some scouting. Is projected and talent is being a early first round pick. We also see Aaron Curry here, a name we all know but not projected as high. Andre Smith, left tackle. There's a few good people here. A couple more highlights. You got Beanie Wells. You got LaShawn McCoy. Both running backs. Beanie Wells definitely did not deliver like everyone hoped he would coming out of Ohio State. Maybe he can have a resurgence in this new franchise. Big name to keep an eye on in the wide receiver class, potentially later on, is Julian Edelman. Projected 3rd rounder based off talent, but considered undrafted. Definitely got to keep an eye out for him. And last but not least that I'll show you right now, probably one of the bigger names to come out of this draft class is Clay Matthews. Definitely someone we want to look at. But that is all that I have left for scouting points, so we will see the rest of the draft class once we get to the offseason. I'm feeling it, guys. I'm feeling it. At the midseason break, we are 6-2. We are 6-2. Let's take a look at who needs a new contract. Oof, we got a lot of big names that need new contracts. Larry Fitzgerald. We have a lot of weapons at wide receiver. Would love to bring Fitzgerald back. We just don't have a lot of cap room. Logan Makins, though. We have to bring back Logan Makins. 4-year deal. Sounds great to me. He is coming back. Vince Wilfork. We do have Kyle Williams. If we only have one of them, it allows us to switch to that 3-4 next season. And Vince Wilfork wants a lot of money, so I think we're going to have to let him walk. Evan Mathis, though, we got to keep the O-line together. 4-year contract for him as well. Let's bring him back. And he does come back. Kelvin Hayden, great to have him. But that's some money we can save. Cameron Wake is also available now to be going into free agency. We're going to have to let him walk. But it's just that we have Calais Campbell now that will be able to take over for him. There's not anyone else we're worried about. We'll look again at the end of the season, check salary, see where people are at, see if there's anything we can do, potentially to free up some room to keep some of those guys. But for now, we've kept our O-line locked in, so that way we don't lose any of them going ahead to next season. Calais Campbell has matched Cameron Wake, so we're gonna keep Cameron Wake in there. He's in a contract year. We haven't given him a new contract. Let's see if that gives him a little boost to deliver for us. Do want to say though, Darrell Revis is for sure moving into the number 2 cornerback slot. Has jumped past Asamoah. In fact, Revis is going to jump all the way to number 1 because he has matched Lito Shepherd. That puts it to where Hayden will be the slot guy. Actually, he won't. I'll be making the change myself in the depth chart to put Asamoah on the slot. We are now into the playoff part of the season. We did lose the last week to the Jets, 31-28, but we clearly have made the playoffs. Got to upgrade people here really quick. And then we'll see where did we end off. 13-3, guys. We went 13-3. That Jets loss there at the end was our only other loss of the season. We were for sure resting people. Saints with the number 2 record in the league. Bengals go 9-6-1. Falcons, Redskins both making it to the playoffs. Worst record goes to the Browns. Very odd to see that, seeing how the Browns always seem to get good simulation by Madden. Outside of that, Patriots did make the playoffs as well at 10-6. Let's take a look at the stats. Woo, 6th best offense in the NFL. On defense, the 11th best defense. Really good numbers there. Aaron Rodgers, 4,000 yards, 31 touchdowns, only 3 picks all season. Amazing year. Only 14 sacks. Rushing, AP, over 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Ahmad Bradshaw, 263 yards and 8 TDs. Would have been nice to see more TDs for AP. On the receiving end, you got Fitzgerald with 800 yards, 6 touchdowns. Brandon Marshall breaking 900 with 5 TDs. Greg Olsen heavily involved. Megatron, 773 yards, 4 touchdowns. We just have a lot of weapons, ball getting spread all over the place. Looking at those sack numbers, most sacks given up were 5 by Logan Makins. Amazing year for the offensive line. On the defense, Patrick Willis leading at triple-digit tackles. Gerard Mayo right behind him. Both Wilfork and Willis with double-digit tackles for loss. And in the sack category, DeMarcus Ware getting 10, Jared Allen 9.5. And for picks, 2 apiece for Mayo and Revis. Revis bringing Revis Island to the Miami Dolphins, only allowing 44 catches. In comparison to Lito Shepard 49 and Asamoah 42. All of them having a little less than 1,000 downs played this season. Look at the awards for the year. Maurice Morris getting the MVP award with the Bears. Peyton Manning, number 2. Aaron Rodgers does make the list. Coach of the year, finally, Coach of the year, Mr. Ribby, as he should have gotten multiple times by now. Vince Young, Offensive Player of the Year. Aaron Rodgers coming in 3rd. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Jason Taylor. Man, Jason Taylor, why do you have to ask for so much money? You could have stayed. You could have won a Super Bowl with the Dolphins. Could have been on a 13-3 team. But no, you leave. You go to the Chiefs. You're getting accolades individually, but you're playing for a crappy team. Sad day, Jason Taylor. Patrick Willis, bringing up the end of the Defensive Player of the Year award. Matt Ryan gets Offensive Rookie of the Year recognition with the Steelers, 4-11-1. Chris Johnson coming in with the Jets at 9-7. On the defense, Gerard Mayo, our guy Gerard Mayo, Defensive Rookie of the Year, 13-3 Miami Dolphins. Calais Campbell getting on the list as well. Best quarterback. I can't tell you how many times in this franchise Chad Pennington has won in the Best Quarterback Award. Chad frickin' Pennington. Aaron Rodgers, number 5 on the list. Did beat out Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. Best running back goes to Edgar and James. Peterson, number 3. Best wide receiver goes to Antoine Randall with the Chargers. Sadly, no Dolphins makes that list. Our offensive line, 4 of the 5, leading the league. Logan Makins, Joe Thomas, David Deal, Evan Mathis, Dan Coppin, right in the back there. Jason Taylor, of course, getting best D lineman. No Dolphins. Sean Merriman getting best linebacker. Patrick Willis and Gerard Mayo bringing up the rear there. Chris McAllister, best defensive back. No Dolphins. Here we are, going to simulate ahead to the divisional round. Let's see, who are we going to have to take out first? The San Diego Chargers. To let us jump into this game. All right, so San Diego did not score. We have the ball, 3rd down. It's 3rd and 6. Let's see what A-Rod could come out and do.
Break the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. And let's pin the mirrors back and go for the go.
Looking for AP. Oh. Defender got his hand right in there. Thought that Fitzgerald almost caught it, but he dropped it. Kicking the field goal, we're up 3-0. San Diego kicks field goal, we're jumping in here again. 3rd and 1. Alright, AP. Didn't catch the ball, but let's run this ball.
I got you. Watch the ship.
Nice one, AP. Nice one. In the red zone. It is second down. We will jump into this. Got to get that touchdown.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Adrian Peterson with the ball. Wide open. In for the score. And it's a touchdown.
Nice
Dolphins.
touchdown, baby. Keep working.
In the red zone again. Less than a minute left in the second quarter. We're going to come in, change the play to a running play.
Watch the pass.
AP right up the middle. Oh, look at that blocking. Look at that beautiful blocking. Touchdown number 2 for Adrian Peterson.
There we go. Nice move. Nice.
Third and inches.
Nice number 1.
Let's see if we can play some trickery on them here. Throw the ball into Brandon Marshall. Aaron Rodgers managing the game, letting AP run all over the place. Got us another score. It's 24-3. We have the ball again. 31-3 going into the fourth quarter. It looks like the Miami Dolphins are going to the AFC Conference Championship. Aaron Rodgers having a great game. 181 yards, 2 touchdowns. Did throw 1 pick. Drew Brees, though, we were able to hold him, even with no touchdowns. 2 picks thrown. AP running all over the place. 172 yards, 2 touchdowns. Calvin Johnson, Adrian Peterson getting the receiving touchdowns of the day. Willis, Will Dirting, don't know who that is. Cameron Wake, DeMarcus Ware, Jared Allen all getting sacks. Michael Johnson, Asamoah getting the picks. We are on our way, boys. We are on our way. In the conference championship, it is the Miami Dolphins versus the Baltimore Ravens. Who will win? Stay tuned. All right, here we go. Right off the bat, trying to make the stop against the Ravens. We do. We now have the ball in the first quarter. I'm going to jump in and play this. We're going to just hand it to our guy.
15, Lonnie.
Going on a crazy potential trick play here, but it's going to be a run by Adrian Peterson. Oh. They saw that a mile away. Did not go the direction we were hoping.
Too easy.
Set. 70, Indy.
6. You got nothing today.
Grace don't travel.
Gonna go verticals here.
Press down.
A-Rod going out. Throwing it to Calvin Johnson, who catches it on the run. First down, Miami.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Let's go. 10 Lobo.
56. Check 56.
A-Rod has his X-Factor ability activated. Running up the middle with Adrian Peterson. Juking to the outside. First down.
We got this.
Set. Ready.
Gonna go tight end attack. See if we get Greg Olsen there up the middle.
Let's go, D tight.
Go.
Ooh, he is covered. We're gonna run out. Greg Olsen to the outside. Oh, out of bounds. Good try. Adrian Peterson, we're bringing this to you again.
Switch up.
Now.
Oh, running the ball, breaking tackles, in for the touchdown. Adrian Peterson making this team his, Ravens with a field goal. We're in the red zone. Third down. We score. It's 14-3. Ravens respond 14-10. We're going to jump in here on third down.
Go. 8 reads.
We've got these weapons. Let's use them. Brandon Marshall trying to get out. Oh. Brandon Marshall was open. Had to hold on to the ball way too long. That's unfortunate. Third quarter. We have the ball. Kicking the field goal, 17-10. Ravens trying to tie it up. They kick a field goal as well. We're in the red zone. Going to the fourth quarter. It's 24 now, 24-19. We have to get in this. We cannot let them come back. Ooh, they tie it. They go ahead. We go ahead. We have to make a stop. Ooh, they're going for it on 4th down. Oh. Oh, no. No, they score with 5 seconds left. Oh, no. We are not going to make it to the playoffs. We are not going to make it to the Super Bowl this year, it looks like. Just purely based off of simulation. Could have jumped in. They probably still would have scored because I suck on defense. I'll be realistic here. Gotta call a timeout because I'm not called play yet. And, okay, there we go. Need to go with verticals so they don't just go into the prevent defense. But we need to go with the right kind of verticals. Here we go.
60 Pittsburgh.
The only chance we have
I got him.
Hey, exit.
is
Mike 5-2, Mike 5-2.
if one of our guys breaks away.
Here we go.
Go into Megatron. Oh, why Brandon Marshall? Brandon Marshall, you were right there. Why didn't you try to catch the ball? You had it wide open for you if you would have caught it. Oh, Brandon Marshall, you failed us. Oh, Brandon Marshall. Vince Young lighting up the field. Last year we beat them in the playoffs. This year they returned the favor. Oh, Brandon Marshall. Oh, you had it. Why didn't you reach and grab the ball? Oh, we had it. We were going to make it. That was it. That's what we needed. But the receiver, Brandon Marshall, does not reach for the ball. We definitely are going to have some guys in the Pro Bowl. That is for sure. Let's look at that Pro Bowl roster. Aaron Rodgers making it. Adrian Peterson also making it. None of our receivers getting there, though. But Greg Olsen in there. Logan Makins, Joe Thomas, Evan Mathis, David Deal. Kyle Williams gets in there. Patrick Willis. A lot of our guys getting into the Pro Bowl, even Ahmad Bradshaw as a kick returner. Let's see. We got the Battle of the Birds in the Super Bowl. Falcons, Ravens. Advancing to the offseason. Falcons win the Super Bowl 31-10. Looking at our lineup. It looks like we got everyone still on the offense with the same superstar traits. People still looking good. On the defense, Gerard Mayo, superstar development for us. Calais Campbell, superstar X Factor for us. Alrighty, that assures it up that Cameron Wake will not be coming back. We will be letting him walk in free agency. We are very thin on the D-line. We are probably going to let Vince Wilfork walk as well. Kyle Williams, Pro Bowl player this year. At least I thought he was. It might have been a different Kyle Williams, I guess. This does not show he made it into the Pro Bowl. But Vince Wilfork has done very well for us. Looking at his stats. Last year, 5.5 sacks, 14 tackles for loss. Been a great weapon up the middle of the field, but we just cannot afford him. And unfortunately, I think it is time for Larry Fitzgerald to move on from the Miami Dolphins as well. We don't have a lot of cap space. We got $4 million if we were to make this offer. We just can't bring any of these guys back, unfortunately. They're going to cost us too much money, and guess what? Aaron Rodgers is up for a contract next season, and we have to bring him back. So we got to let these guys go. This is when it would be nice if comp picks were involved in the draft, because I'm letting a lot of people go. I'm probably not going to sign anybody. But it is what it is, and that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much. You guys rock. Don't forget, keep an eye on your health bar. Hit that like button, subscribe, HitPoint friends, you guys are the best. Peace out.